Hi guys, welcome to the first YouTube video of Surrey ACS Committee 2018 to 19. I'm Alice, your secretary.
I'm Tyler, your treasurer.
And we've come up with a couple questions that we had as freshers that we feel might be beneficial for you guys to hear the answers to before you guys come to uni. So we hope you enjoy it.
Bless you with body, oh baby, oh. Star boy go bless you with money, oh my girl. Bless you with body, oh.
Right, so the first question is, what's your name, what do you study, and what's your role in the committee? So my name is Tyler, as I said before. I'm the treasurer of the ACS committee and I study accounting and finance.
I'm Alice, I'm Surrey ACS's secretary and I study law. Because I really forgot what I studied. Let me just do that one more time. I'm Alice, I'm the secretary for 2018 to 19 and I study law.
Second question, where are you from, as in like ends background?
Beckton.
For those that don't know, that's East London.
Hey.
Canning Town, which is also East London.
Hey. He's 16.
Right, why did you join the committee?
Not gonna lie, you actually need to answer that question because
I joined the committee because ACS was always something that I was interested in, like taking part in, like, prior to university and coming to university, because I wanted to meet people that were like myself, like-minded, like have the same interests, whatever. In terms of doing the particular role that I'd done, like treasurer, because obviously I'm doing accounting and finance, I want to get some like financial experience. And like treasurer, like, it's calm, you're dealing with money, you're looking at transactions, you're looking for sponsorships, things like that. So it's just a good experience to put on your CV and stuff.
I joined the committee as secretary because I feel like one thing that ACSs tend to lack is like organisation, structure, business etiquette. But yeah, and I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to like writing emails, documents, minutes and things like that. And I thought that I could bring some structure to the committee, which is why I decided to join. And like Tyler said, it's something that I always wanted to do even before I came to university.
So the next question is, where did you live in first year and how did you find accommodation?
I lived in University Court, which is just in front of the Students' Union. I lived in Bandy, because Surrey has bands for the different rooms, and Bandy's en suite, so I liked my room. Can't say I like my flatmates, but I like my room. Yeah, living on campus was quite easy for me because of where my room was. It's easy to get to like lectures and things like that.
You just jump out of bed.
Literally, like you can just wake up and go.
I always showered before.
Yeah, of course, you always shower.
I never let them go outside.
You always shower, but like you don't have to wake up at like stupid o'clock to get to 9 AM.
Literally, lectures there. Like, when you're doing your day.
Did you go 9 AM?
That's another question. So I lived at Guildford Court, which is band B, and it's just a basic room. Like, you just have a bed, desk.
Can't relate.
You don't even have a door in your wardrobe. You have a sink in the room. It was like, I think it was like £70-something a week. It was like one of the cheapest. It was calm. At first, I wanted en suite, but I didn't get that. So, but I was content with my room. Like, I saved over like 3k.
Did you have a choice?
Yeah. So, housemates, they're calm. It's not a thing where you have to force your friendship with your housemate if you don't want to. Like, you're gonna meet people outside of your house, so it's not that deep. Yeah. Our Manor Park and Hazel Farm on campus.
Right! Are not.
They're not on campus. They're campus accommodation, but not on campus. Let me tell you that.
Manor Park is like, what, 20 minutes on the bus? I think. Was it 20-minute walk?
It's like a 20-minute walk.
20-minute
That's
walk.
the closest
Oh
one to
yeah.
campus.
Yeah, it's a 20-minute walk close to campus. You could like get the bus, but most people just walk from Manor Park. But Hazel Farm, if you have accommodation in Hazel Farm, sorry, carry your L. Carry your L.
Live in London, stay in London.
You might as well be commuting. Sorry.
I don't know if anyone ever walked from Hazel to campus. I don't think it's possible.
No.
Might as well ask someone to sponsor you from Marathon.
Trust me. Just make sure you have to do the app.
Yeah. Actually, no, you get the free bus pass, didn't it? Did you say that?
Those unreliable buses there.
But it's still calm.
Yeah.
Obviously, we mentioned the thing like when you have 9 AM lectures, you're gonna have to wake up earlier if you live at Hazel Farm to catch that bus, because there's buses at certain times. If you miss that bus, then you're finished. How did you find Freshers Week? Oh shit.
Freshers Week was interesting.
Better than expected.
Yeah, it was better than expected for Surrey, I think. And I met a few people. I wouldn't say I met like all the people that I'm currently friends with now, but it was nice to have like put names to faces. Put faces to names of people that I've met in like the group chat and stuff like that. Names to faces. Sorry. It was nice to put names to faces of people that we had met in like the group chat and stuff like that. But it's not names to faces because I've never seen their face, so it's faces to names.
Oh yeah, names to faces.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
So, obviously you have the group chat before, which we make in like end of August, I think it is, after results day. So you'll meet people in there. You can chat in a group chat, PM people as well. Find out if they're doing your course, where they live in. So yeah, you'll know people from them. Freshers Week in general, I think it was calm. Like there were a couple of calm motives that people have this perception that Surrey is a very, I don't know how to put this, like PC, dead. Let me just say that. People have the perception that it's dead, but you do get like the 1-2 like calm motives that you can go to. Like there's certain people in the area and the university that organise events for students, and they organise it based on what people want as well. So obviously they know the demographic of people that are coming in, and they know like what people want. If you're coming from London, then they're gonna know what kind of stuff you're interested in, what kind of artists to bring and stuff like that. So I think our year we had like Young Bane,
Kojo Funds,
Eddie One came, a lot of boys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's quite a variety of people that come. Let's get that question.
So what societies did you join?
I actually joined a couple in Freshers Fair. I joined Rifle Society.
Really?
Me and Paul joined Rifle Society.
Did you go?
It's the thing, you will sign up to bare societies.
And you would never attend.
You never attend. They'll email
just
you.
be ignoring the
You just press
emails.
unsubscribe. You won't go to anything. I done Rifle Society, I think karate and stuff like that. I think I done athletics as well. I wanted to go to athletics, but I didn't actually do it. So. But yeah, ACS was probably the only society that I joined.
I joined the ACS and Chosen Christian Fellowship Society, which is a fellowship, and we meet like every Wednesday and Mondays for praise and worship and things like that. And it was really good for me because it was just time away from like lectures and things like that to spend time with like-minded people who share the same faith as me. So yeah, there's loads of different faith societies on campus as well.
Student finance, so budgeting and like finances and money. What kind of advice do you have?
I would say make a budget. I was 8K gang, so you know I had quite a bit of money, but I didn't budget, and I probably could have. Just would have meant that I was a bit more sensible with the way I spent, the times that I spent and stuff like that. But especially if you've got a low amount of student finance, make sure you budget so that you've got enough to cover your rent, you've got enough to eat. You know, you don't want to be in semester 2 eating beans on toast for dinner. No, you don't do that. You know, then want to eat pasta every single week. If that's you,
I can't relate.
do you know, I really can't relate because we ate good, but like, right, but yeah, just make sure you budget. It's really important because you don't want to be broke halfway through the year and like waiting 3 months for your next student loan installment.
So yeah, obviously you get student loan in installments, free installments. You don't get 8K in your account on the 24th of September. Like it would be like 2.7 or something every 3 months or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so you need to take that into consideration, the fact that you're going to have to pay your rent termly as well, so September, November. I was lucky enough to get the Surrey Awards, which is a bursary scheme where they give you 3K towards your accommodation.
Must be nice.
I think it's based on your home postcode, so like, I think it's, I don't know, high participation to education or something like that. But yeah, so that
I can really walk to Tyler's house and I didn't get that award. But
it's a conspiracy, it's a big conspiracy. And you don't have to apply to that, they will email you like, if you're eligible for it. So yeah. But that, obviously that paid for all my rent and I had 8K to live off for the whole year, so I didn't really budget. I was just like living comfortably.
shut up, Joe.
Not even to brag for.
Whatever.
So what's one piece of advice you would give to a first year or freshman?
be open to new things, new opportunities, new people. If you come to uni with someone, it doesn't mean that, you know, you have to like stay with them. Of course, like, don't turn your back on your friends or anything, but like, meet new people, do new things, because university is a whole new experience. There's no point in doing what you've always been doing, do you know what I mean? And study hard. Don't fall into the trap of, oh yeah, first year doesn't count, because you'll really get to the end of the year and be receiving emails from the university about how you can't progress into second year. No, seriously, like, pay
also,
attention.
if you're doing internship as well, placement year, sorry, you need to get a 2-1.
Yeah,
so
you need to get good
don't
grades.
let people fool you into thinking that first year doesn't
Any person that tells you first year doesn't count, live your best life.
Tell them,
It's not your friend.
Tell them their degree doesn't count.
They don't like you.
But I think my one piece of advice would be, put yourself out of your comfort zone. So like, join society you would usually join. Go to events you would usually go to meet people that are, because you might find like many people in places that you wouldn't necessarily go to yourself as well, because they want to try new things. Speak to people. Don't be standoffish. Don't be standoffish. Like, just be open to meeting new people and like building new friendships and stuff.
Yeah. They're hidden jokes, man. That's a very hidden joke. What was your favourite thing about uni and your least favourite thing about uni?
I would say my favourite thing was probably meeting new people. Just, meeting new people that are like you. Yeah, that's probably my favourite
Litty
thing.
committee. There are so many interesting people who go to Surrey University.
Definitely.
There are so many people that you will meet that's just like, oh my gosh, like, how did I not know you before?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I knew you in a previous life, do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, literally, like, there's so many cool people that you get to meet who are like you and who are completely opposite to you as well, and it's all just one big experience, one big learning curve, and that's one of my favourite things about being here, just meeting so many litty people. Least favourite thing, I personally don't feel like I was prepared for the jump from A level to university, especially because I do law and I didn't study that in college rather. So it's like, it's not like people who do, I don't know,
Like
maths and you've been doing that your whole life, or computer science, and you've done ICT and stuff like that, or computing, do you know what I mean? So I feel like I wasn't really prepared for the jump, and it took me a while to get like settled and adjust to the jump, and the workload can sometimes be a bit much, especially don't do law anyway, it's too late, I'm doing it, but don't do law if you're not ready to read. Like, literally, I had to just focus my mind to be like, okay, I need to spend a couple of hours a day doing this stuff, do you know what I mean? But yeah,
even accounting and finance, you think it's all numbers and spreadsheets. They like to.
Why do we have the same modules? We studying similar
I'm doing law.
subjects?
I'm doing accounting and finance, but I'm
Right.
like, there's very reading, there's books in the library that you have to get. Some books you have to buy, like I was doing finance, like £50 books. I'm talking about one that you use for one module, but you need it. So.
Oh, group work. Jesus. There's some people that you will meet that are just loco. I'm telling you, they're just crazy.
They're just lost souls.
I don't even know what they're doing in this university. They're just floaters.
They think group work means, one person in the group will do it, and then
They'll put their name on
they'll
it.
put their name on it.
Oh, Jesus.
And you sign that
Group
consent
work.
form. Nah, they're stupid people. Man.
No, I'm sorry. Group work.
It's so long.
Ridiculous. God
My advice for group work would be, as soon as you get the task, as soon as you get your project,
Start.
do it straight away. Because when you start waiting to the last week or the week when it's due,
You'll be messaging people to come and meet you in the library, and only 2 of you will turn up.
Yeah.
In a group of 8. Blood of Jesus. Bye.
no,
Bye.
group work is very long. So like, just try and avoid group work where you can. That's my advice.
But them ones where it will sometimes be compulsory, but don't be that person that lets your group down.
Yeah.
Don't be that person, because just don't be that person. I have friends who go to other universities and they get 0 because people in their group just say that they didn't contribute. So if you think you can just be riding and floating with the smart people, you know, you think you're gonna pass with the first in that group work, you got something else coming your way. See ya.
Some people will tell the lecturer and they'll
100% they'll snake you. They have no loyalties to you.
they'll get their
0.
73% and you'll get 0. And you have to do it again in August.
Recent life. Aye.
So did you have a job in first year?
I joined an agency in first year, so I worked like when I wanted to, basically 0-hour contract, which was like easy for me because doing a degree is hard, and there are going to be times where you can't, not everyone can commit to like a weekly job, do you know what I mean? Not everyone can say, oh, I work every Wednesday or so, because when you get deadlines, you don't really want to be working. So working agency, I say, was good for me because it meant that I could work when I wanted to, but also it made me quite lazy because I didn't always book into shifts because I couldn't be bothered. So yeah.
And that, I don't think working should be your priority in first year.
Definitely not.
Because even if you're not focused on your degree, like there's always other stuff going on, like just linking up with people in general, meeting new people. Societies. Yeah, so I don't necessarily think it's, if you're thinking of getting a job and you need the money, then obviously that's something you can think of and do.
Yeah.
But it's not by force to do that.
Yeah.
But I do know people that had jobs. Like you can get jobs in the SU as well.
Yeah.
Like I got a friend that got a job in the SU. I think you have to look before September, I swear. I think applications come out in like August or something. So.
But yeah, working on campus, they understand that you're students as well. So like things are a bit more flexible that way as well. So you can work in like restaurants on campus and like in the students' union and things like that. You can be like student ambassadors as well.
Yeah. And like you get paid to show people your room and stuff like that as well. So there's always like easy ways to make money. So health. Make sure before you come to university you get your vaccination for, I think it's measles or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, but I just know I got it.
Get the vaccination that you need to get before coming to university.
100%.
I don't know what it is, but check the website.
Yeah. I think my doctor personally sent me a letter or something saying that I needed to get it because I turned a certain age and I was coming to uni. Don't know about yours.
Man said
yeah.
I couldn't have it. I had to wait.
Don't listen. Don't come to university to die. No, please. Seriously. No, get your vaccination before you come here. And if you're somebody who goes to the doctors a lot, make sure you sign up to the GP here as well. So you don't have to keep going back and forth to wherever you come from to see a doctor. But then at the same time, well, me personally, when I signed up for the GP here, I got taken off my one back at home. So it's a thing where you have to balance, okay, what's the right thing to do? Should I sign up here or should I not? But as somebody who's in and out of the GP, medication, stuff like that, I'm glad that I signed up here, do you know what I mean? And there's the GP's on campus, just underneath University Court, so it's really easy. You got an appointment, literally you wake up 5 minutes before, you can walk there, do you know what I mean? So it's accessible. Just make sure you look after yourself when you're in university because your degree is hard enough. You don't need your body to let you down and stress you out and stuff.
And don't stay in your room. Like there'll be days where you just end up being in your accommodation for like just a whole day, multiple days. Like get out of your room because that some rooms are depressing. Like,
yeah.
Especially in Guildford Court. I don't think Guildford Court's available next year for first year. But
Yeah.
the rooms can be dark. Yeah, so leave the room.
And with all the thoughts of I've got this essay due and this essay due. Of course you need to do your work, but also live your life. Don't be a prisoner to your degree. If you need a break, take a walk, go to see someone. Listen, I used to knock on Tyler's door every day. My nails. I don't have acrylic today, but Taylor, open the door. Like literally, just because sometimes you just need a break. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have necessarily a society like gathering today or something, if it's a Tuesday and you don't have any meetings, go see a friend. There's Waits House on campus. Go get a milkshake. They don't really ever have milk or ice cream for the milkshakes, but if they do, go get a milkshake. You know what I mean? Sorry, it's true. But go get a milkshake. Go to Simply Fresh. Well, go to Simply Fresh. You know what I mean? Buy a drink.
Not necessarily buy something. Go there just to get a break.
Go there.
That place is extortionate, but it's convenient. So.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just look after yourself at university. Like it will be the best year. Freshers year will be one of the best years of your life ever. If you do all the right things. Do you know what I mean? If you put in effort into your academics and also having fun, finding out the right balance. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, you can DM the Surrey ACS socials.
The socials in
yeah,
the
put them
description.
right here. But it's at Surrey ACS for basically everything. And you can ask to specifically speak to me or Tyler.
Or other members of the committee.
Yeah, or other members of the committee. And we'll be happy to answer all your questions. The group chat as well would be useful for you guys to find out things that we might not have answered or covered here.
And if you don't want to say in the group chat, just feel free to like PM us from the group chat. Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Thank you. See you later.
Thanks for watching.
One piece of advice before this runs out: don't force friendships. Don't
Yeah.
feel like the people that you meet in freshers are going to be friends for all of the first year. That's not true.
It's
don't
not
let people
true.
force you to be friends with them either. This is our first YouTube video install. Drop that out, isn't it?
Yeah.
We decided to put this.
I'm gonna die today. Brr, 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 ma. What is that? I thought this was on my top. Okay.
And
2 minutes 50, no content.